Right, hello everyone. Hello. We are back. So yes, I'll give a moment for everything to load, everything to be alright. So yes, we, last time, got started with Star of the City. This is... I mean, it looks like it gets worse, but this is what we're dealing with at the moment. Oh, I missed that, off to the side. Last time, we killed the princess who brings sleep, which was quite a fun one with our sweeper stuff. But yes, we do have some normal Star of the City stuff to get through. And part of me wants to just go here and blitz through to get, like, purple tier. Hello Sin, hello Hormel. But yeah, no, I'm not too sure. Hello Stephen, hello. Why have I been pinged out here? Because yes, we need basic books. So I reckon we just go and we do normal Star of the City to begin with. Recommend you do it one row at a time. Okay, so does it not... Is Star of the City balanced row by row rather than anything else? Because if so, then yeah, I'm happy to do that. Yes? Okay, I can do that then. Well, we can just one-side this guy into the ground then. Yeah, we do still have the sweeper. Because of course we do. Why would I have anything but when I can gain infinite max HP, you know? It makes perfect sense to run. How are you doing today, Mr. Bomb? I am doing good today. So the reason it's just playing Citywide Revolt in a clean save. But yeah, so today I was playing Greg Tech this morning because I've been playing Greg Tech for a while now. But I also got a bit of script writing done, which I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, yesterday I did something yesterday. I can't quite remember what I did now. I had something I was going to talk about. Nice beard. Thank you. Actually, I went for a haircut. That's what I did. And it's really interesting because so I'm not sure if this is the case with most hairdressers. Like, it might just be the place I go for a haircut. But it was really nice because basically, like, I got like a biscuit whilst I was waiting there. Like, I got a biscuit and a drink whilst I was waiting, which feels slightly strange. Like, I'm not sure if that... I don't think that's the normal thing that happens, but I was quite happy with it. Let's quickly just get rid of them. Because, yeah, no, that was nice. Because, like, so I went in, just... Like, it needs a while to settle in for the moment, because this is just what it looks like right now. But, is this blue reverb? Yeah, it is. There was something I was going to bring up. I genuinely cannot remember it now, but there was something I was going to bring up, which was... Because I was thinking, oh, this will be quite interesting to talk about, and now I genuinely cannot for the life of me think about it. What was I doing? Has Bomb 4 beaten Ruiner yet? No, not yet. Was it about a game? No. No idea. Yeah, no, I've also been considering, so I've been script writing. I have been script writing. New challenge I did, try to beat Ruiner without challenge running. I have considered doing a can you beat the Library of Ruiner normally, which I think would be interesting to try. But, yeah. I have been considering what game do I want to play. Just quickly I really wish I could get a free Bloody Evolution. Bloody Evolution clone seems like the best way to be stupid. But, it's on the waiting page, confusion, reloaded unless the stream started. Oh, damn. Well, you're here now. You're here now. That's good. Let's do this on you. Because, yeah, I've been thinking of that. So, speedrun? Starting speedrunning is something I also want to try. But, no, that would probably just be doing more casual strats. Showing off strategies people might not know in the game. I'm actually going to do can't keep this up against then. Because that way I get it reused against the most number of people. Let's do layoff and give me a break there, just so we can... Yeah. They do have +4, so that's good to have against them. This will gain them persistence. And then... I can't do that just yet. So I'll do... I'll do these. Because one will do that, one will gain light. Oh no, let's just leave it. But, Super Saber build. What if he does the funny Tiff Sweeper build? Tiff Sweeper? Is there a strategy to do with the use sweepers? I guess I do get access to the good sweeper pages, so I could actually use them. Which would be nice. But, let's go wait, because this way I can actually use the draw. So I was thinking of games I could do, because I kind of want to do something more casual. I'm curious, would people find it more interesting? Because there's like a Bullet Heaven style game that I really like. Well, maybe not really, but I quite like, which is called Disfigure. It's like so do people know what a Bullet Heaven is? You don't know about Flickr? I know about Flickr. I've used Kami. Risco is one of my favorite pages. Is the opposite of a bullet hell. It's basically you become the bullet hell. Yeah, basically. Let's take this. So yeah, the idea would be doing that. Bullet Heaven Vampire Survivors, yeah. So the idea of that game is it's like that, but you have a set vision range, effectively, and a lot of the game is about that vision range and managing that, which leads to quite interesting stuff. Anyway, let's quickly gain a sweeper. Dragon Ring block me yet? I do not have the abnormalities for it. Sounds quite cool. Yeah, I was thinking of making like a more casual. Like I would be playing it by myself, and I would just speak over it, and then I would edit that down to a video. Is the idea that I was thinking of. Once again, there's a sweeper over here. I want to play Bloody Evolution, so... After that, we can do... I don't want to kill them, is the issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all of these slotted in after, which we'll be able to kill. Okay. Oh no, you hit me. Anyway. There we are, more max HP. The Bullet Heaven, this game looks nothing like any Heaven. This isn't... Oh, do you mean... Well, okay, yes, it isn't... It's an Eldritch Horror Bullet Heaven. But, I love working the night shift from available to watch these lives. Ah, nice, thank you. It really does, make me happy to see how many people like watching the streams. Bully Man jump scare? Yes, indeed. Bully Man jump scare. The thing is, we're all at max HP. So it doesn't matter. Wait. our HP is above our max HP because we boosted it before. Does this mod have Sinking Deluge? It does indeed, yes. The advantage, by the way, of having counters now is... not just having counters now. The advantage of having counters is I can just beat the shit out of him. Like, oh no, what are you going to do? You're going to target the people that have counters? Oh no, I'm so scared. Full focus and protection, which means you... But it means, yeah, I can do this without caring. Bang. So that are you getting to by going to Citywide Revolt Star of the City receptions? No, I have no idea, honestly. Wow, that is awfully timed. I love counter dice. It is insane the amount of counter dice you get access to. Bloody Evolution, lovely. And now I grab... honestly, probably... I mean... Is there any other correct answer? Retaliate would be really nice for them, free counter dice. I mean, we already gain a bunch. Focused is cool, though. So I'm working on the review. I'm working on the review for this mod already. And one of the things I mentioned that I really, really like is how heavily this mod goes into status effects. So much of this mod is making really, really interesting things with status effects. And in my opinion, it makes a lot of builds really viable, and it makes a lot of pages, you know, worth thinking about, even late into the game. Also, there's no point in using that at the moment. Better use layoff and give me a break so we heal back our light. Because yeah, there are so many things that you might not give much of a second thought otherwise, but because of the way statuses work with each other, it's always like, oh, no, that's actually a really interesting way to go about that, and by doing that, I can help myself out here. Also, these are both restore 2 lights, so I can quickly do a repressed flesh as well. Yeah, no, that's something I'm going to talk quite positively about, because I really like how this mod handles status effects. Here we are. Oh no, they dealt no damage. Okay. We'll hit. In the name of survival, giving everyone Oh, using that with Bloody Evolution, yeah, you got a point there. I am curious, what if we have, in the future, a team of people, everyone who has Omnibrace, everyone but the main sweeper, having Omnibrace Bloody Evolution, solely just to stack one person to Kingdom Come. That would be really funny to me. Hello, startup. Hello, hello. Any major negatives of this mod? Honestly, I don't think so. I can't think of any major negatives. Oh, I don't have that. Is that? Oh. Never mind, that doesn't matter. I mean, that's gonna be annoying, but... Wait. Me when I forget I have something that's incredibly useful for being able to take people out. That's the easiest to take out. And then we attack. One negative yeah, word overload is probably the only thing I could reasonably say this mod has a bit much of. But honestly, it's not that bad. Like, I guess if I had to be nitpicky... No, I can't really think of anything I don't like about this mod. I guess, like... No, I genuinely can't think about anything I dislike about this mod. Maybe I should have done that when they weren't all gaining strength. Because, like, every strategy is fun. Every strategy is fun and unique, and they all tie together in really interesting ways. I can't think there's a single gimmick I've seen which hasn't made me excited to build it. Like, I've never hit something and gone, oh man, that's gonna suck. Oh, that's not that useful. It's always, oh fuck. It's always been, oh wow, I think I can put that to use in a really interesting way. You piece of shit. Right, okay, that's them dead. But, what if I just... Fourth match flame ahead of him? I don't think I can kill, but... I can at least be a pain. Which, you know, that's always an important thing to be able to do. To give me a breaks. And then we have the repressed flesh here. You cannot slot anything. Wait. Oh no, at the end of scene. I was about to say, if we give them persistence quickly. Just in case they run away, I'm going to put that there because this is worth keeping. Okay. The fights get long. The fights get long, yeah, but the gimmicks they get long with are always interesting. I think. Like, they get long, but you're filling the time with interesting strategies. Also, wow, you piece of shit. Like, I really like the Princess Who Brings Sleep. My only complaint... 63, okay, fuck right off. My only complaint with the mod, I think I could possibly say, is... No, I genuinely don't think I have anything. Okay, no, I have thought of it. I have thought of it. The thing that I think, if I really had to nitpick, the thing I like least about the mod is that occasionally, towards the start of the mod especially, whilst it has this brilliant focus on the different statuses, sometimes it just forgets certain statuses exist. Which is a shame, because a lot of the statuses are really interesting and I'd love to see them played out, but the mod just sort of goes, we introduced it, but we don't really feel like, you know, delivering on it. So you end up with these statuses like, I think for me, Tremor. Tremor is the most obvious one. Where it's a really, really interesting idea with Tremor of, like, building up Tremor to gain buffs on your own allies. I think that's fascinating. I think it's a really, really cool thing that the mod just sort of doesn't do anything with after that, because it can't really do anything with it after. It splits, like, okay. The problem for me is... Oh, gotta go see it? I see you, soldier. I think... Like, okay, so... Wow, you rolled literally the lowest you could to fail there. Or highest you could to fail there. The problem is... I want to see more about drive. I want to see more about tremor. I want to see more about poise. I want to see more about, like, sinking. Like, I think it's the biggest problem, which is a strange problem to have, but it's a problem nonetheless. It does too good a job of introducing interesting gimmicks and then never really shows them again. Which I think is a good problem for a mod to have. If you can have me be upset that you're not giving me enough of your mod, I think that's a good place to be in, but it does mean, like, I would have, after I saw Furbass, I would have loved a proper sinking set. I would have loved to be able to, I would have loved poise. I would have loved, like, there's so much stuff where it's like, I would love to use this. Also, please stop trying to fail. I would love to use it, but I have the barest bones of a system and it's not really enough to build with. Are you doing general receptions? I haven't even done my mainline receptions yet. This is the first Star of the City thing we've done. The balancing is very iffy. I think the balancing is perfect, because I think the thing about Citywide Revolt, compared to other mods, is Citywide Revolt doesn't balance for rolls. It doesn't balance for balance. Citywide Revolt balances around what would be fun. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Piggy. Greatly appreciated. How's my day been? My day's been pretty good. My day's been pretty good so far. Just, I got back into reading, there's a book series. I think it's an anime now as well. I say think like I haven't been listening to the anime opener for, God knows how long. Called, Saga of Tanya the Evil. It had a second series recently. Yeah, I've been reading that. It's a really cool system, because the basic premise is it's like a World War I style world, but magicians are real, commonly accepted, and thrown at the front lines. So yeah, I just finished the first book, because I'd read most of it, and then after a bit, and then like I took a break for a while, and now I'm getting back onto it. So I'm on the second book now, and that's really good. I'm really enjoying that book series. World War I with magic. Basically, yeah. World War I with magic. Just saying do the princess after... What do we need to do? Nemo and Rose. Okay, I mean, we can go kill Nemo now. Frankly, if we're capable of killing Argalia, we're capable of killing Nemo. Yeah, in a Mariner team, where we beat last stream as our first Star of the City, Citywide Revolt fight. I think the Mariner teams are really, really interesting. I used them so much before. I think they are the most interesting part of the mod for me, specifically because of their secret pages. I know they're not really secret, but I like calling them secret. They're secret pages. The things they get at emotional level 5. I think they're so interesting. Because they, like, it takes a while to get them, sure. Really, really cool once you do get them. And I think that makes them quite interesting, because they really do change the flow of battle. Like, to a stupid degree. Not Seekers and you guys we beat... You mean the, Princess Who Brings Sleep? I hope there is an updated Rizco team in Star of the City. I really hope there is, not Rizco, updated Seafarer team. Because I want to learn more. It's I think quite possibly the biggest disappointment in this entire mod for me is a very nerdy disappointment. It's that there was no credenza for Rizco. I really want to learn why. Why do they have that? Why do they have that ability? And I can't know that because they don't get elaborated on. So it's a very, very, very nerdy thing to be upset about, but I'm allowed to be nerdy. So... It's just, it reminds me of, I've talked about this before, it really reminds me of Rivers of London, which is a fantastic, it's an online MMORPG. Like, hold on, I mean, you can literally just look it up at any point. Not Rivers of London. Fallen London. Really reminds me of Fallen London. You can look up Fallen London any point. Sign in with Google, which I'll just quickly do over here so I don't... Fuck off. There we are. Sign in here. So you have... Hold on. Let me just quickly finish. I left in the middle of a party, apparently. Let me just... Hold on. Let me just quickly get through this. Because, okay, I mean, this is fine. I can show this. So, the sort of thing is you take, like, actions with things. You have actions here. Let me not do that. So you can pick this, and then we have taking a leave, and I'm just going to do, you're not going to notice, because that uses up things literally. But, the thing is, you have, like, so you have jobs that you have, which gives you a, like, reward every once in a while. But then there's a map. This is just the map of London itself. Right? If I quickly travel to the docks, because I want to show off, put to sea, there is then an entire map of the sea here, which is not like, oh, here we are. This, here, chart a course. Then there is an entire another map for things in the sea. Here. And a lot of it is the exploration of it. There is, up here, there's a spot called Iran. I do still have, hold on. Can I reach that? It's behind my desk. Hold on. This is good to make my point. This is good to make my point. The reason why I love Fallen London is so much of Fallen London is the exploration of it all. So...
Cheer 1000 hello GL with college and such. And also add major...
You'll have to excuse the state of my map. It's been a while. I get on code and such as I managed to. Oh, 1 moment. Thank you for the bits. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, so here we are. There's the map. But I'm not sure if that's getting all in shot. So the idea of a RAM is it's basically like a loom that allows you to chart your own future. But because it doesn't have a map in the same way, so much of it then revolves around you doing your own exploration, you charting out what you've got. And it's then the discovery of that the entire game focuses around, because there's a lot of discovery. There's IREM, and there's another thing which is Discordant Studies. I really, really enjoy them. I think they're really, really cool. And honestly, I would highly recommend checking out the thing just to check those out, honestly. Because they're really, really cool. And that's sort of something that isn't quite explained. Utterly fascinating. I love it. So, yeah, I think that is quite possibly my only gripe with this mod. I can't learn more. I would love to learn more about those pages. I would love to look into that more. But I can't, because, you know, the game doesn't look into that anymore. So I'm really, really hoping that there's another Mariner team. Because if there is another Mariner team, that means I get to learn more about it. Because, yeah, there's definitely something going on there. Like, wherever they went on a voyage to maybe might have had something to do with that, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'm really, really curious to learn more. So I'm hoping that the game gives me the chance to learn more, because I would greatly appreciate that. And if not, you know, Citywide Revolt devs, if you're watching this, please, more Sailor content. I am in the unique place as a content creator to beg for whatever I want. It would be so cool and so awesome to get more content of them. Wow, that was weird. Why are they rolling so highly? Honestly, free time to write my legends, sure. I'm just gonna do that and kill them. Of course the British man wants sailor content. Hey. Good sailor content. Look, okay. This is something I really love. I really love games that let me do exploration. Because it scratches an itch I have. It might be the British. It might be the British part. It might be the British part of me. But I love the feeling of figuring out a mystery. There's something so cool about having, like, the puzzle pieces laid out for you. Or just, like, one of my... This is going to sound very nerdy. One of my favorite... By the way, just to note, 10 focus. One of my favorite mods for Minecraft. One of my favorite mods for Minecraft is actually just the Atlas mod. Which, if you don't know, might sound, oh, well, what content does that add? What? But the thing is, it doesn't add any content. The sole thing the Atlas mod does is it makes it so that you can have a booklet, an atlas, which you can map out the Minecraft world with. And there's just, it scratches an itch for me to run around and fill up that booklet. I absolutely love being able to do that. It's so, like, does it accomplish anything? Not really, but it's just, God, the feeling of seeing the Atlas fill out is, yeah. I wish more mod packs used it, yeah. I wish it was updated for modern version so it could appear more. Because, like, yeah, I love that. I love that mod. It's so, I love exploration. And I think, honestly, a large part of the reason why I love organic chemistry is probably for the self-same exploration, and it's definitely the reason why I like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, which I need to make a video on at some point, because I keep talking about Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, so people are going to start, like, going, so when's Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead video? When's I doubt anybody's going to do that, but, yeah, because that has a crafting system that I love. You get excited at me mentioning Cultist Simulator? Yes! God, Cultist Simulator is such a good game. The only problem I have with Cultist Simulator is the fact that there's not enough randomization. If there was more randomization in Cultist Simulator, peak game. The only issue is the fact that most runs are standard. There's no real randomization between things. So after you've done one full playthrough of Cultist Simulator, there's very little left in the cracks. But still a very cool game. I can highly recommend checking it out, because it's... Hold on, sorry, I understand I looked at these guys, I brought up these guys and then didn't look at them, but you got to understand, I'm nerding out. Cultist Simulator. Okay, here it is. I'm yet to try out the other things, but I have 26.3 hours, and I'm fairly certain most of that was within a few days. How the hell... Kamui keeps... Okay. Every time I check a game, Kamui has it already. I don't understand. What is this overlap? Anyway, yeah. Because the idea of it, the basic gameplay loop, is that you have to pick up different, like, cultists, artifacts, books, to, like, evade the police, and then move on towards your, like, ascension. And there's two ascensions. There's a basic ascension, and then there's a, like, ascension plus, which you have to do in the run after. But, yeah, this is an incredible game. I can highly recommend it. If I go to view your stats, I really want to know, like, how many days. I mean, so I first started playing 13th of August from the looks of this, 2024. Ooh, 13th of August. And then the last achievements I got were the 18th. So that should tell you I got 26 hours within 4 days. So, you know, I think I liked it. My one disappointment with Cultism, I want to play a high Reason playthrough, and focusing on Reason is just not good early on. That's what I did too. I focused Reason early, and it was only on later playthroughs that I realized the only real good thing to do is coast by, like, get your money to go fine, which you do in the just by doing normal work, and then until the point where you can start writing books, and then just write a billion books. Stream's current bitrate. Hold on, sorry, YouTube is shouting at me. Is everyone fine? YouTube is shouting at me, but I think the bitrate should be fine. Yeah, definitely as well. Somebody did actually bring up Probably Stolen to me. I do want to try Probably Stolen at some point. It's been highly rated. Honestly, I might do a video on that. I might do a video on Probably Stolen. Anyway, range, can use range dice, speed dice slot +1. At the end of the scene, if this character took less than 15 damage, recover 5 HP. If less than 5, also gain 1 strength. Interesting. Then charge using a combat page, gain 1 protection next scene. So then, gain 6 charge roll dice on this page, lose 3 power. On hit, if user took less than... Oh, that's interesting. Magnificent down and orientation askew. The next... however many offensive dice rolled by this character deal half as much physical damage. Oh, that's cool. For each of this character's speed dice, spend 2 charge to gain a counter pierce die. Oh, okay. Target's turn die deals half as much physical and stagger damage on hit. 3 magnificent down. So they're all about reducing the amount of damage we do. 5 charge to gain 3 protection. And then what do they use to gain charge? Restore 2 light, gain 2 charge. So what do they actually gain charge with? How do they gain charge? Oh, on hit if user took less than 10 damage this scene. Oh. Okay, I see. That's how they do it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see. The one directly after M Corp, because that one's funny. Okay. Try Minecraft Create. The problem is I don't really like Create. My issue with Create is just the fact that it's in every single mod pack nowadays, and because of that, I just really don't enjoy it, which is a shame, because it's a well put together mod, but I just don't enjoy it. If it was in fewer things, I think I would enjoy it more, but it is just the issue of it is absolutely everywhere. It's almost impossible to find a mod pack nowadays that doesn't have it. That's really annoying. You didn't get any pages to play. I guess I can clash with you then. V-Corp Snowball is such a fun fight if you're prepared. Okay, interesting. Credits 100% not for everyone. I like Create, but my friend group, I'm the only one who likes it. Yeah. Like, I really like GregTech. GregTech is my kind of thing. And I think part of the reason why I like it is just because, I mean, it's a nice challenge for a start, but then there's also the fact that it really doesn't appear all too much. Like, you don't see it very often, which means it remains fresh. Which I quite like. Wow, that's annoying. Okay. One Minecraft mod pack I can recommend is Gravitas 2. I've not heard of that before. Sounds interesting. Very, very interesting to have. Oh, okay. To have people relying on. Yeah, the idea of not taking damage. Can I deal with all of these? I think I can. Never mind, that is a lot. Okay, let's clash that. You're not actually being targeted. There's no point in doing time to write my legend. If we do this... Here we are, now we can start actually getting stuff. Why play Minecraft when Vintage Story is right there? They are still different. They are still distinctly different. Although I enjoy Vintage Story, they are most certainly not the same. Wow, that was miserable. Please don't stack. Oh, no. Okay, please don't kill them. Okay, fuck you too, actually. I play Minecraft when you play Everhood 2. Everhood isn't even remotely the same game as Minecraft. Slowly but surely removing the 3x3 crafting. They want max immersion. How could they get rid of the 3x3 crafting? Like it's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. I'm curious to see how they pull that off. None of these are really good for anyone. I'll grab you though, because the entire point is for us to gain counters. How many times am I being hit? 2. Let's grab that as well. And then let's also grab... You know what I'm going to do? No, I need to do this. It's a shame. But it means I can't play study against you. Wait, no, I don't actually have any counter pages now. That just hit me, like... Ah, yes, let me power stack my counter pages without having any counter pages. That's a brilliant idea. I'm sure that'll work out perfectly. Anyway, I can now play this. Hello, Sharon. Coops Minecraft is every game due to redstone existing? I don't think that's quite true. Is there any reason why I would care about that? I can just play that against you. You may have killed one of my people, but you sure as hell didn't kill both. Oh no, well, what I mean is, look, I'm gonna patch up the gap. That's what I mean. Watch this. Anyway. Whoa, Malkuth locked in. Oh wait, because she has +2 to clashing now. Yes, I forgot about that. That's actually really useful for a counter dice person. If I don't plan on one-siding already, the one of those that would have mattered. You piece of shit. Okay. How did you not die? Oh. The heal goes off before the... Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, fine. 2 can play at that game. They're special melee. I mean, take that then. Right, yeah. Blood evolution. Are you family? And then must keep going for more light restore. Are you being targeted by anyone? No, you're not, which means I get a setup turn. Let's grab... Honestly, let me just hit them. You're also not being targeted? Is nobody being targeted? Is it just... Oh, it's all my sweeper. Oh. That's nice for them. You're also being targeted a fair amount, I suppose. Let me... Weight of knowledge. Okay, yeah, cool. I think that's good. Like, oh no, they're gonna win against those anyway. Right, okay. No, that's fine. Add them there. Fourth match flame. The rage bait? Yeah, the rage bait. Thankfully I can now do this. So much give me a break, damn. I'm gonna grab that, surely, please, just let me kill them. Please let me kill them. It cannot be that hard to just let me kill them. Please. And let's do that. Bang. 35, hell yeah. Wow, that is a very lethal page when you can deal direct damage. God damn. How good do you reckon that is with hope? Like, you can force the 40 roll. If you really want to. Oh, actually, I remember what I want to talk about now. Hold on. Breakthrough does in fact make it pretty good. Yeah, that's understandable. Why have I gotten 7 pings? Never mind. What the fuck? Valentina? What's she doing here? Okay, hold on. Everything seems going through focus and inflict one of the following all characters. All other characters. Excuse me, that's an arbiter in your picture. Sir? Ma'am? Ma'am? Target's current idea. Okay. Then we have just normal V-Call Laureates, and then... So hold on, statuses. So hold on, they can give all other characters less damage, less stagger damage, less strength, or 3 protection, 3 stagger protection, or 3 strength. That's really funny. Gain a counter pierce die, targets die, deals current. Okay. Then a scene if the character took less than 20 stagger damage, recover 5 stagger resist. If less than 10, also gain 1 protection next scene. At the end, I want to run these on Gabara. Like, this and this took less than, like... Yeah, less than a certain amount of damage on the solo character seems absurd. I spend charging a combat page, gain 1 protection next scene. It's like, yeah, all of that seems... Is it all other characters or all characters? Yeah, all other. So presumably doesn't apply to themselves. These are not... Wait, Valentina. What's Valentina's special thing? Just a lot of the variegated disarray. Okay. And then Mitai... Ordination, Obsession, and then they don't have anything special. Yeah, okay. Keeping sense plus quick math on anyone is good. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. We've nearly got Geber up and running properly. Like, if I really felt like it, I could go get her ready. I don't like Nabarai. I'm gonna kill them. Chad, I reckon killing them with hammers is our best play. I just objectively think that is the best thing we can do in this situation. Are you at the right emotion level for me to get the additional? No, let's just play one then. We have a duty to murder them brutally. This is the play. As for you lot, how many are you being targeted by? You're being targeted by enough that, honestly, it makes sense to just play a bunch of these. And just take everyone. You're going to get staggered so badly. That was abysmal hand draws, but let's see if it matters. Okay, they just min-rolled. I'll take that. I'll take that. The most useful thing possible. Just don't roll very high. Uh-oh. Anyway, there's them done. So now we can actually start dealing damage. Okay. Wow, we dealt almost nothing. Are we really not getting the page I want? Okay. Imagine the pure bullshit teams we can make in TBH. I'd happily watch you cup a new team to use out of these guys. We've been holding it to counter team and John Sweeper too long. After this, we do get access to Gebra, I think. So, I think it would be cool to try them out. Okay, you currently have... How many things are you being targeted? You're being targeted by 2. Which is great, because that's actually precisely the amount I want to be targeted by. Because being targeted by 2 means that I get to use that 6. As for you, it's time to counter like you've never countered before. And good luck. Good luck and Godspeed. As for you, Brainstem. Yeah, I reckon that's good. And then we can do Give Me a Break against you, just because, yeah. And then... Let's do this. Because I would like page draw, and everything else is useless to use at the moment. I don't like resending the invitation. John Sleep is going to be really good with what you get after M-Corp. Really interesting. Permanent persistence, because that's something I deserve. Damn. Probably. Turns out having a +6 power gain is actually really, really useful for being able to take care of things. Who could have guessed? Counters are strong. Counters are very strong, from what I can tell. And now we 4th match Flame. Finally! Oh, we need to regain persistence. So... What do you have? Next for offensive to no. You. No. Yes, yes. Eh. You know, it's always a good sign to go when you see something. That's how you know you're getting a good outcome. Okay, there we are. And then let's also draw more pages. Okay, there we are. Bang. You are killing me. Okay, never mind. We still beat most of them. Just one we didn't beat. Okay. That. Damn. Do love power stacking? Power stacking is great fun. There is something nice about hitting stupidly high rolls. Anyway, now that they're fatal, they should die pretty quickly. Anyway, there we have Memory the Neighborhood. Bang. I think that kills. That should kill. Just in case it doesn't, I'm also going to chuck a Give Me a Break at them. Okay. Now time to write my legend. Have anyone in chat done anything nice recently? I am curious. Well, what have you all been up to? Because I've talked a lot about myself today. I am curious, what have you all been up to? I should ask that more often. Stagger. Playing GTFO now? Ooh, nice. GTFO is a great game. Acquainted with the wonderful world of Fire Emblem ROM hacking. No, I haven't actually checked Fire Emblem out myself. I've seen a lot of challenge runs of it, but I've never tried it out myself directly. Drowned in busy work and stressful assignments while trying to get ready for my birthday party over the weekend. Killing God! What do you mean you're killing God, Bacon? Huh? Excuse me? Also, loyalty is just... like, yeah, loyalty on the sweeper. Thank you. Loyalty on the person who has nigh infinite HP. That's... I always love when they spawn up there. Don't worry about it. Bacon, I'm worrying about it. What do you mean you're killing God? What do you mean you're killing God? Could I have some elaboration? Is there any elaboration forthcoming on that one, or... That should be enough to kill, and if it's not, it bloody well will be next time. You know what, actually, no, there's no point not killing. Trying the Fire Emblem series of message new time late, half the series the other age, but hit me up sometime and I acquaint you with it. Ah, nice, thank you. I think it would be cool to try it out sometime as like a, but like most things I've seen, there's a lot of people have already done challenge runs on it, so I wouldn't really have that in. Killing God like in the TED show when they play D&D. There's a lot of ways you could be killing God, and I have no idea which he means. Modded labor versus Gilgamesh the Consumer reality. Oh wow, you didn't die. Let's fix that. I have no idea what things that's going to slot. It really doesn't matter. I have more attacks than they do. There we are. Well, the answer is not Final Fantasy. It's generally how most games go. True, true. Playing a lot of Deadlock. A friend of mine gave me access to the Deadlock playtest, and I've been meaning to check it out, but I just never went through the story. So yeah. It would be cool though. Try it out. I've written a line for GTFO, but I've had no friends to play it with, and I think it might be too hard for me. Well, I can highly recommend just asking on the Discord server, because people always want to play it. We never saw this page, by the way. Value of the speed using this page is increased by 12. Oh, that's really interesting. What are the mods you have on for quality of life? Unlimited book burning and no grind. Those are the two I have. And then the way I add a bunch of pages is something called OP autoclicker. Ta-da! I have it set to left click every 0 milliseconds, then I clicked F6 and it goes. I use that too. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's a brilliant way to deal with it. Okay. Oh, you didn't mean marine, you meant Moran. That's an important distinction. Marine and Moran, those are not the same words. Anyway, this is if memory. I mean, I'm auto completing these. Oh, that's something else I have. Console enabler allows me to do funny things like that. Leave me alone. I just don't want to fight the Abno fights again. Because Abno fights, honestly, on the first playthrough of Ruiner, Abno fights are some of my favorite parts of it. On subsequent playthroughs of Ruiner, Abno fights are boring. So unless it's a challenge run, I am not going to be caring about the Abno fights. This is a for fun run, which means I get to have fun, and by have fun I mean not engage with the abnormality fights. An issue bug where you closing out on TV, it takes half the screen sometimes, the entire thing just freezes? Oh, well, that sounds awful. Is console a thing that's required? No. No, I use it myself because I don't want to deal with them. Okay, rename times. So, we have... You didn't gain anyone... Wait, did they not gain? No, you guys are not. Hold on. YouTube. How do I obtain this mod? Look up on Steam, Citywide Revolt. And Citywide Revolt will give you the entire new campaign. But yes, let me quickly get members. Once again, to say, if you do want to be out of the facility, join as a member. I start with Nugget tier and go down, so if you join about... Actually, in the next, 2 seconds, if you join in Nugget tier, you will be added immediately. So, yeah. But with that said, let me get current level Librarian, total time as member. Okay, next up we have... I believe... Oh... Thank you, Bacon. Oh, Taco Cat, nice! Nice, welcome. Moran did spam up damage, make every hit deal more than 20 damage at minimum, high clashing pages. Yeah, it does seem like an interesting thing. Wait, is there ring stuff in the mod? I'm unsure. Undefined. Undefined. Is there ring stuff? I saw you earlier, so is there ring stuff undefined? If I cheer a bit more, can I be a nugget? Sure. Okay. We have, what, how many nugget spaces? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 nugget spaces open at the moment, so yes. I might also be pretty decent with the upcoming reception. Okay. Yeah, let me, let's see. In my memory, tragically, there isn't ring content. Ah, damn. Unfortunately, no, the ring is not in Citywide Revolt. It's a shame. The ring is definitely my favorite syndicate, which you can tell by the fact that I have an entire video on the ring. Yeah. Oh, you might not know, but the ring is my favorite faction, the evil and intimidating ring video. Yeah, it's only one of the most recent videos I put out. Pretty cool video. Thank you. I was happy with it. I thought it turned out well. Yeah, sadly it didn't get received as well as I would have liked, but still. What are the content of the fingers? Honestly, I think Citywide Revolt doesn't really touch on the fingers very much. They seem to be going into a lot more with their own stuff, which is cool. But, maybe you should cover the index. Okay. I loved the index in Ruiner. This index here. Brilliant. Perfect. Great. Great, analogy for the universe. However, as soon as you get to Limbus Company, they ruin the index, and they suck now. And I don't like the fact that the gods of the city are real.
Cheer 1000 bleh, and also Matrix.
I will add you now. Let's. Here we are. There you are. Welcome. Roland's floor now has a name of all time. Thank you for the cheer, I think it's called. I don't know. It doesn't happen very often. But anyway, I'm going to assume that nobody is taking me up on the nugget deal, and we'll just move on to the next stuff. I believe Glitchy. Glitchy is the next person to be named. So Glitchy X5W. Glitchy X5W. And Gordon Slanzy. And last but not least, Hideki. Welcome. Hideki 1685. Welcome. Don't gifts happen at Nugget? No, I don't. Gifts are automatically librarian. From memory. Yeah, no, gifts are automatically librarian, not Nugget. And you are also in the facility already, Bacon. You are I think I put you on Venus 4? Yeah, I put you on Venus 4 right there. Yes. That's all sorted out now. Yeah, so I really like the index, because for me, the index was always a really interesting way of looking at, can I get drip? Sure. What would you like? I mean, hold on, what designs would you like? Do you have hairstyles? What sort of stuff? But yeah, the index was always an interesting analogy for the universe, for me, because the fundamental thing of it is, you can look at the machine, the machine that gets, like, all these randomized things and puts them out into an output. And you can look at that and go, oh, that means there must be something behind it, because surely something that random couldn't result in actual sensible stuff. Or you could look at it in the case of, well, no, it's just random. And that, for me, was always the interesting part. Because it was very much it was a really, really good analogy for religion and how people view the universe, because, yeah, you can see what you like in it. You can see, oh, there must be gods, or you can go, no, there's no gods. Gotta be pink? Okay. And I thought that was really interesting. And then, Limbus comes along, and you just sort of get, oh no, there are gods now. So, yeah, I don't like that change. I think that change was a bad decision from them. That's good. There we are. Red W Corp too. I will also add W Corp. Because before Canto 9, it was really, really good. And then you had Canto 9, and Rien actually worships a real god who gives him instructions that actually tell accurate information between mirror worlds, and yeah. My personal problem with the index is making the prescripts basically infallible. I don't think they're really infallible, in my opinion. In my opinion, in Ruiner, you can just say at the end of the day, they're all random. They've just randomly worked out like that. And, like, because people ascribe their own personal meaning to it, they just end up working out. Because there is also the fact that the people who make English language and make the prescripts from the squibbles, they don't understand the language. They just look at that and go, oh yeah, I'll write down stuff. So the weavers don't actually... The will of the city doesn't tell the things specifically. It is just random. And then you get to Limbus, at which point, yeah, no, they can see across mirror worlds, etc., etc. It's boring. I don't like it. What I'm going to quickly do is, I know we said the next one would be the ones after MCOL, but I really want a Gebra build set up with that because I think it would be cool to have. So let's just quickly fight Gebra.
갑자기 불러내고 무슨 일이야?
Obligatory mention of the god from Lobcall? Where is that shown? Just out of curiosity, not like... That sounded a bit accusatory, but yeah, where is that shown? Let's quickly just replace Jinx with Manthus page. Oh, I didn't mean Benedetto, I meant... Oh yeah, okay, and then Ace Senior Boss Sweeper. Holy shit, is that the red myth? Yeah. So, I wonder if I can win every clash against her. Like, without a specific build set up to do so. Okay, no, but I think we took so little damage it won't decrease the cost. Because that's, what, 5 damage? Which it needs to be 10 or something? Geb plus Marins would be a funny team, just mega buffing everyone with damage up, including Geb. Yeah, that would be an interesting way to go about it. I would like... I can't play that just yet. Can I play this? What do you need to roll to... if 8 or more damage was dealt, you can't deal 8 or more damage to me. Provided I win the first 2, which I should. Provided things go the way they should. Weight of knowledge. 2 damage. Oh, that's bad. That'll decrease the cost. Making, honestly, VCorp, the VCorp people would be really good here. I might get the VCorp people then, honestly, just to... If this doesn't work out, I'll grab the VCorp people. Because building the VCorp people would be interesting. Great. I love counter dice. #1 counter dice fan. Okay. Honestly, actually being able to use her pages isn't necessarily a bad thing against us. We want her to... We focus on counters. Why would it be a bad thing for her to be able to use her pages? Like, yeah, no, spam all the pages you like. We've got counters for days. Like, yeah, oh no, she's gonna... Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Slight issue. Minor never mind, I have injured to both, I'm fine. Something fuck around and find out. Ooh, do I want to risk that? I think I can risk that. famous last words. I think I can risk that. Okay. Wow, that was miserable. That should basically deal no damage, though. Yeah, 5 damage. Okay, thank you, Gebra. And then the stagger damage, which was the main problem with that, just got erased, so... Yeah, you can use whatever fight floor you like, provided you don't care about having the head librarian. And frankly, I don't care about having the head librarian. That's why it's not an issue for me. Which one of these is using that? Oh, really? Do I care? I could just green stem. Because, like, what are you doing? I'll just green stem you. No. I'll just green stem you. Lay off and give me a break. Wow, you're getting hit twice. Okay, let's do that. And then excruciating study. Assuming I can't take that. No, because it's a 7, so... Do I trust myself to win that? No, I don't. Let's do this. Bang. Can I stagger here? If I didn't min roll. Wow! Okay, I just basically min rolled 3 times in a row. No, that's fine. Actually, no, that wasn't necessary for my strategy or anything. No. Of course not. Okay. Onrush combo on the last sweeper fight. Oh god, imagine that. That would be satisfying. I'm beginning to think the sweeper was more of a liability than a help. Just to do. Time to write my legend. Give me a break. Time to write my leg. Let's increase our max HP twice, and then, I mean, we kind of need to just gain more stuff. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, she appears to have a minor amount of strength here. That's a slight issue. Could you please fuck right off? Thank you. There we are. She has an unstagger? Okay. Well, that's 16. Oh, God. Oh, hold on. This might be an issue. Can I just take that hit? It's a slash. I can take that on you. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to bet I can take the hits better than she can dish them out. That's a real issue, actually. Uh-oh. Let's hope I can tank that. No, I need to decrease the cost of that. I decreased the damage of that. Please roll high enough. You 37! She just had to max roll on me. Okay, no, I understand. I understand. It's time to hope the last sweeper locks the fuck in. It's time for the last sweeper to live up to their name. Oh, you just want them dead. Okay. Not much I can do about that. I guess I know I can take that with Bloody Evolution. She has stopped playing around and has locked the fuck in, actually. Okay. Minorly terrifying. Overconfidence may have proved to be a rather fast and not at all insidious killer. Uh-oh. Wait, that deletes the page, doesn't it? Yeah. 10 damage. Okay. Oh, counters. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it, because I don't have another choice at this point. Yeah, okay. Turns out, when you don't use an actual build against the Red Mist kind of beats you up. Turns out, yeah, no. I should have taken Power Null. Or not Power Null, just anything to do with reducing power. I hate that. Thank God. Okay, that's incredibly useful for me. Do I not get to see what I'm rolling? Too low! Thank you, game! No, I love that. I love finding out that I actually didn't do anything. Counterpoint, we have 2 floors. I just send in Beaner after this. Like... Yeah, okay, that was problematic, but also Beaner. So... who do I want to use? I guess I could use these guys. You know what I should actually use? Not these guys. Thank you very much, M-Corp agents. It's time for some bullshit, chat. I'll grab you, because why not? What do I build on you? Pyrolysis seems like an interesting one. Like, it's not obviously from them, but it does seem interesting. Like you. I guess if I look up charge. Because they were like Raycross. And then Obsession. Oh yeah. Now it's just a... Shoot at it. You can attribute here. You might have come to the wrong place here. I think Limbus is a very good game to watch, not a very good game to play. That's interesting. I don't really watch Limbus Company, so I'm not sure.
$61 to the Lunacy Fund. Hi, I don't know if you agree, but I think Limbus is a very good game to watch, but not a good game to play.
Yeah, no, I've never tried it myself. Great pillar, thank you very much. You know, I've never tried it myself, so I wouldn't be able to really comment. It's an interesting one. I've never heard that tape before. Anyway, here we have the canonical matchup. It's time to beat her to death. God, M Corp is stupid. Can I get rid of that? Probably not. I'm just gonna ignore it. Can't beat it, ignore it. Wait. I go first, right? Wait! All my protection because I used so many subdues! Okay, so it just does nothing. Nice damage you got there. Look at M-Corp resistances. This is so stupid. How much damage is she going to deal total? Like, yeah, a little bit. But anyway, now we gun her down because she has 6 fragile. I should have just ran M-Corp. M-Corp is so stupid. Why do I just get access to that? Like, I was going to Bina because the thought was, oh, I'll really need, you know, like, Fairy to clutch this up now. Hello there, the Nethery boy. Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, Brave. No? Brave. I didn't even click enter on that one. Oh, wait, do I turned my auto-clicker on. Oh, no wonder. I didn't click enter, I just turned my auto-click on and it turned it on for me. Via video? Yes.
At our Galuge the second underscore but underscore he underscore
Did that
evil added
pick up?
$3.61 to the lunacy fund. Will
Did-
this be a video?
Did anyone
Also,
else
give me my
hear
father.
that thunder? Hold on. I have no idea if anybody else heard that, but I need to look outside, because that was... You heard a noise? That was... Genuinely, it sounded like an earthquake. Hold on. Not even raining outside. No, it makes a no, we're not doing that. We're doing something that is designed to stack red mascara. Okay, so being knocked onto a carpet. Interesting. First things first, burn red mist. Okay. Base game different to account for all the... No, the base game fights are the same. I still have my auto-clicker on. Let me just quickly... Bang. Yeah. Ah, thank you for the follow, the papaya. Greatly appreciated. But for a minute, I come back to it. It sounded like an earthquake. Nice. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what caused that. Because at first I thought it would be raining outside, but no, it's entirely clear. Okay, so... What I wanted to grab was I wanted to grab Quick Maths, and I wanted to grab Keeping Sense. Because Quick Math Keeping Sense seems like... Because we're not going to be taking damage, hopefully, with the Red Mist. If the character took less than 20 stagger damage, recover 5 stagger resist, less than 10, also gain 1 protection, yeah. If the character took less than 15 damage, recover 5 HP, if less than 5, also gain 1 strength. So that should, in theory, give us protection strength. And then... What else? What else do we want to grab? I mean... we could grab this. I mean... At the start of the scene game, 1 defense up for every 10% max HP. Lost this act at the end of the scene, as character lost more than 10% max HP this scene. Gain 2, etc, etc, etc. All... wait. Grade 9 Fixer... Oh, wait. I mean, tonight's Star of the City Shuffle would be quite funny, but, Okay, hold on. I need to... I think it started raining? Yeah, it started raining really heavily. Hold on. Huh. Okay, British weather is... I'm gonna quickly go check something, chat. I'll be back. One moment. Okay, chat. I wasn't going insane. The thunder was apparently right there. So... There we are. The true star of the scene, the chair. Right. Why have I been... Okay. So, do we actually want these? Are those better? What? You Mr. Donor? Oh, thank you. I'll get it. I did add your father. He's right there, up top. I will make him slightly larger, as thank you. There we are. Thank you very much. Okay, what else do we want to add? Because, like, yeah, Clockwork Augments seems pretty good. Like... Yeah. My other question is, though... Would it be better to pick up, like... What am I... Where's the last sweeper? Would it be better to pick up... Oh wait, no, they wouldn't appear because... Yeah, hold on. Would it be better to pick up one of the last sweepers things? Like... No, I guess we're not gaining max HP, are we? Wow, okay, the thunder is really close. Can no one else hear that? It's stupidly loud. Okay, J-Corp, is there anything here? No. I hear that? Brilliant! Thank you, okay. Finally someone else heard it. It's not just me going mad. So yeah, is there anything we would want here? Untested equipment is an interesting one. Keep J Corp minded will be important after the reception. Okay. I'm just looking for anything that would be really, really good. Like, use Harpoon. Is that a passive? Hold on. No, sadly not. When do we deal with K-Corp? When we dealt with K-Corp as a whole. You know what? Honestly, as lame as it is, Valerie Lila. As lame as it is, I need Mind Controller and Health Cooler. Honestly though, I don't think these would be helpful for a solo. Although I guess, took less than 20 Saga damage, So 15 damage, recover 5 HP, less than 5, also gain 1 strength. I'm just gonna hope that's true. And then the way you build for them is, that has been building for the Red Mist. Then the way you build everyone else is you pick your most defensive, which, wait. It's just occurred to me that M-Corp 2 is the perfect for this build, because they don't get in the way. Because their emotion level is fixed, right? Which means they physically don't get in the way. So yeah, we can just have whatever the hell we like. There we are. Now let's save this. Load this. I guess the only problem is getting negative emotions. Page 2. Well, I only have 2 page 2s. Oh no, I have one more.
At our Galuge the second underscore but underscore he underscore evil added $3.61 to the lunacy fund. Fund a distraction, but will this be a video? And
that
give
is
me my father if you saw him on a delay, so I did not saw.
That is incredibly delayed. Wow.
At our Galuge the second underscore
Oh, so it must have just caught up then.
he underscore evil added $3.61 to the lunacy fund. Use Harpoon, we need to catch the pallid whale.
Right, let me just check. Who are you? I just want to check if this build works. Also, London is not a real person. We'll need to rename them after this. London does not exist. Because the slightest show I have is there is a slim chance that we don't actually gain enough negative emotion. Because whilst they're locked to they can't gain emotion, that does just mean everything is on Gabreth, like, messing up. Which is possible. But still, it's slightly less consistent. I love Subdue. #1 Subdue fan. Okay, Claws of Savagery. I don't want to actually clash against things there's basically no way I can win against, because I do want that negative emotion. Gotta get that negative emotion bag. What the hell am I saying? Bang, bang. Sometimes I just say words without thinking about, like, what they actually mean. Actually, quite often, to be honest. Okay. Wow, that would have been useful to have. I guess I probably should put that on the first one then. Yeah. So running any level slash, you just run 3 focus spirits. That's also doable. But I like just having free 0 costs, but I guess the point is you need something to spend light on, so... The idea is for us not to take damage, but I guess if we have to take damage, it's good to be prepared. And then subdue, give me a break. Well, no, what am I doing? Use subdue against, like, actual people? Okay. I really wish you'd mineral Geberer rather than getting some positive emotion. Okay. Moderate amount of dice here. Slight amount of damage, as you can see. Right, there we are. Okay, I want to clash you with level slash, because I know level slash can lose that. And then after that, we chuck subdue at both of them, just in case. You know. There we are! Thank you, Geberer! I wanted you to fuck that up. You didn't have to fuck that one up, but okay. Gonna play Ultimate Chicken Horse. See ya! Hope you have fun. Why did I say see you like that? That was a very weird way to say see ya. Okay. That's annoying. Well, shit. Wait, is this a... I mean, if it's a one thing, then... At this point, we just murder. Yeah, okay. Never mind. The duration of the act thing is sad, because if this is double act, then we don't get it for the second. Yeah. That's annoying. Okay, clash against that, because I know you can lose to that. I love strategically having to find the pages I can lose against. Somehow I think it will probably be worth it to have someone else just to... Like, if we just get the Ujat, honestly it is... Rather than having M-Corp, because M-Corp is quite good, it is probably more worth it to just... like, bring along those people that... the Ujat. It's probably more worth it to bring along the Ujat. Just to, like... actually be able to get our strategy off. The build does work, but not the way you hoped. Yeah, it's just M-Corp is mad. That's what this build is. Let's just say they get a bit of an upscale. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, staggered. Man, M-Corp is so absurd. Why do they just get this many dice? Just for a laugh. Imagine this with loyalty. Like... Yeah, just casually 4 dice on everything, because, yeah, why not? I'm quite shocked seeing someone actually play Citywide Revolt. How's it been so far? I'm really enjoying it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We didn't get Mountain. You know, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very, very fun mod. Let's manifest it here. Okay, well, I guess it's now time to just start killing people then. My favorite part about it is the amount of build variety it has for sure. That is amazing. It really makes me happy to see. And just, I like, this is, in my opinion, this mod has figured out what so many other Ruiner mods don't, which is, the reason why Ruiner is fun is because of the, like, interesting and enjoyable builds you can make, not because it's stupidly hard. Why no Onrush? Because the aim of this was to be a solo build. Unfortunately for me, M-Corp are too good at their jobs. That's why. Something in my pockets. My favorite modern runner so far, I'm not even kidding, by the end of it, I have an established team for every floor. Yeah, I love it. It's so good. It just gives so much build variety. Why have I been messaged? Yeah, it's just, you really get the feeling, in my opinion, that the mod has decided to revolve itself around being as fun as possible, not necessarily the most balanced as possible, and that for me makes it incredible. It is definitely my favorite mod so far. There is the reception one. Anytime it's time for the funny reception, yeah. Hopefully I can lose some clashes there. We'll see. Invitation, you, the one immediately after M Corp. M Corp and Z Corp. What is this? F Corp Maverick. Every time this character takes damage, gain 1 charge. When this character spends charge, recover that much HP. At the end of the scene, spend all charge to recover that much stagger resist. Every 6 times this character takes damage, restore 1 light. Every 6 times this character recovers HP, draw 1 page. I see what you mean by last sweeper upscale. Okay. I see what you mean. Oh, restore 2 light, draw 2 pages, gain 2 charge, inflict 2 fairy to self. But they have the restraint thing, so they can just not care. Okay. So you said you like Wingbeat. While this page is in hand, upon spending charge, give it charge equal to half the charge spent. On use, spend 10 charge to give the last time on this page. On hit, spend 5 charge to inflict 1 fairy. On hit, gain 2 charge. On clash of an evade die, oh god. Gain 1 damage up this scene. At 5 plus charge, also gain 1 vitality. At 10 plus charge, also gain 1 protection. Okay. And then on a hit, give all allies 1 haste next. Wait. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, that's just Wingbeat. That's just Wingbeat. Oh. Oh. Oh god. They want to take damage from... Of course they want to take damage from Fairy, yeah. Oh, no. What the fuck am I looking at? On Clash Wing, gain +2 power, gain 2 charge, destroy the next die on this page. Okay. On hit, gain 1 strength next scene. Target's current die cannot be recycled. On hit, gain 1 haste next scene. Gain 1 damage up next scene. Okay. And then there's that. Which is just... That's just Wingbeat. That's just Wingbeat. That's just Wingbeat. Okay. Spend 2 charge to recycle his die. Which you can just do that. Okay. Right. Gabber, I think you might have a run for your money here. Also, can I not lose clashes? Is there any world in which I lose clashes here? Let's try that. Try losing a clash with that. Subdue, singular purpose. Subdue, well no, let's go subdue that, singular purpose. Yes, 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 brilliant, okay, thank you. I just need to lose that as much as I can. Oh, so that makes a lot of sense now, the reason, the evades shorten it. So the longer the evades win for, the less dice you have on the page, which is quite cool. Okay, that should stagger, for sure. Okay. And hopefully this staggers. Yeah, lovely. Any of you? Thank you very much. I do want to lose a clash. How do you know? The stupid amount of speed I have. Yeah, okay. Now kill. I think M-Corp might just be a little broken, a little not actually balanced for this video game. Actually. Just a little mad. Thank you, Gabra, for losing that many times. Like, we're not going to even be able to see their cool gimmick because we're just going to murder them. It's almost like being able to hit the enemy a billion times is a good strategy. I genuinely think they have been more useful here than Gebera has. Like, that's a really weird situation to be in. Gebera, unironically, had less value. Like, I can just do that and then get rid of the other one. Wow, cool gimmick. Counterpoint, instant death. Yeah, that's about it. And that's that. God. Imagine running this with full stop passives. Like... Yeah, no. And die. Oh, you didn't die to that, huh? Don't worry, the fairy will kill you. Nice gimmick you got there. Unfortunately for you, die. So, these guys seem a little bit absurd. The problem is, and it's really inconsiderate of them, but people keep dying before I get to test my Gabara build. And it's really annoying. Single Puffs and Subdue used to be even more busted. Lose beat spam? Yeah. For every 3 times a user took damage to the scene, add a copy of the first times page. Yeah. And the question is, how do I gain charge? Deal 1 to 3 damage to 1 to 3 random characters. Okay. Wait. And half that. Wait, this actually allows us to stack fairy. There's actually a fairy spam build here, believe it or not. I guess it costs 15. How would I cycle up to 6 times? Well, allow me to go pick them up. Let me introduce you to the people that are going to allow us to do that, as well as allow us to spam even more. Because I want to quickly grab Clone and Arquopsu. If you'll give me a moment. You don't even need that, but I want that. You get charged from the passive? Oh! Wait, they have... They have unlimited charge? Oh. Oh. Who the fuck gave them unlimited charge? Excuse me? In what world was that considered balanced? No, that's fair. They lose all charge and... Sorry, no, I'm just thinking of the 6 reuse. That's actually really interesting. F-Corp plus sealed energy from J-Corp gives you unlimited charge. Okay, let's try that out after we get clone. Allow me to quickly get clone, and then, yeah. Deborah got all negative, that's what I want. 10 haste. It's so dumb. Rename London, yes, thank you. Thank you for the reminder, I will go do that now. Please lose there. And if that fails, I can just pick up this. What are my speed ranges? What am I, like, what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? We're just murdering people. Like, yeah, no kidding, I'm a rushdown character. They're not gonna have enough speed to deal with me. Oh, I'm a rabbit. That means, oh no, I'm a reindeer. That means I use range pages. I don't care. Oh, 2 negative, lovely. Look at my protection! Oh god. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. I love it so much. Here's prowess upscale. Yeah, we can just use that on anyone. It doesn't even need to be my youngest anymore. I want to see what a full stop M Corp is like, because I get the feeling they'll be utterly insane. Oh, what happened to the field? Oh, no, where'd everyone go? Aww. Anyway. Enough playing with my food. If that doesn't kill, I don't know what will. Well, I really hoped you'd lose that, but okay. This might be strong enough to turn Distilled Queen of Hatred into a cakewalk. I'm yet to use them, but looking at this potentially. Am I just gonna kill everyone? You know, I was trying to aim for negative emotion, but I appear to have gotten quite a bit of positive here. Okay, please, please, yes! Yoink. I don't even know if that was a good thing to do, however, I wanted to. I'm going to give them a turn just because I want to gain the next passive. Oh, actually, yeah. This is... Rod and Waltz is fine, but the entire idea is I don't want to take damage, right? Yeah, no. So we want instincts instead. You have a slight issue on your your hands here, bud. Which is the fact that I've woken up. So, time to die. Oh no, 0 damage! Whatever shall I do? Yeah, okay. Bang. Sadly I don't have the tier 5s just yet, but non-existent rank, unrunning low rolls? That's true, but they do just have a lot of rolls to counteract that. Manifest Ego, which I'm going to do against you. Wait. Oh no, I don't have that shit, because I need to, yeah. Maybe I should put the evasives last to actually gain stagger back, but I'm not sure. Okay. Somehow I get the feeling I'm going to be perfectly fine here, chat. 3 damage. We took 3 damage that entire scene. Oh, I don't even know if I'm is this vanilla? Is this what it feels like to actually properly use the red mist? Because I've never been able to properly use her. Is this the red mist experience? Is this what I've been missing out on all this time? Yes? Oh, okay then. Oh, that's just the entire field. This is so stupid. You just get to do this. Wow, okay. How do people struggle at this point of the game? I don't understand it anymore. Like, I just have plus 2 dice power, plus 3 dice power, so plus 5, plus another 5, plus 10. Do I have any more? No, I have plus 10 at the moment. just for free. Plus 10, as well as an additional 4 light restore and, like... Yeah, okay. No, this is fine. This is normal Ruiner somehow. All my dice are infinite as well. This is so stupid. How are we doing? I'm experiencing what it's like to just use vanilla red mist. I don't understand how she's this strong. Like... She's just obscenely powerful. She does have the strongest? I mean, yeah, no shit, they weren't lying. I definitely reckon the ones that rely on you taking less damage of the bad play versus just going for Princess. I think Princess is the right play here, instead. Because that way, if they actually remotely deal any damage to you, which is rare, then, you know, you're good. Anyway. She's just lore accurate, yeah. I'm fairly certain I get Claws of Savagery out of this now, because I dealt so much bleed damage to myself. This is why Princess is really powerful for Geb, by the way. Because she ends up with bleed on her quite often, and then that bleed just allows her to deal self-damage, which then buffs her. Why do you get Onrush and Focus Spirit? Because I find this infinitely funnier. So, let's tally the strength. 2 dice power. 4 dice power. 6 dice power. 14 dice power. Wanna watch Mio evaporate? There we are. You want to watch Mio fucking die? Yeah. Anyway, so the point of this mod is it adds an entirely second thing over here. I was just doing that because I wanted to quickly go grab Clone, because I want Clone to do something funny with. You do get Clone from Mio, right? Oh, is the Mio after? Do I not get Clone yet? Aww. I want to Clone. I mean, I could go kill them again. Wanna watch me do it again? Hold on. I need to grab Clone for this. You gotta understand. Hold on, one moment. This is... At this point... Just... Chat, give me a moment. That's not how you spell inhale. Give me a moment, chat. This will only take a moment. My favorite sinner in hell. No page draw? You don't need page draw. Chat, this is one of my favorite strategies in the game. And you're about to see why. Allow me to show you how this works. Because you might think the other people are here to deal damage, but let me let you in on a little secret. They're all cannon fodder. I don't actually plan on using them. Watch this. This is a little known magic trick known as the enemies only have 2 scenes to live. It's one of my favorite magic tricks to do in Rona. So, yeah, the rest of these people are pointless. They exist for no reason other than just to fill up spots. None of these matter. Grab you. Inhale smoke. Punish. Okay. And now we wait for Gabriel's second dice to go off. Hold on. No, I didn't mean to... Did that stagger? Oh, did that not stagger? How the fuck? Excuse me? I think I must have min-rolled there, because that's not how that's supposed to go normally. Huh? What I meant to grab, was this, if you'll give me a moment. Why is it taking so long for my files to load? Un momento, here we are. What I wanted to grab, before things went like that, was this. Puffy Broom, no, if this character has smoke. It's Sooty Thwack that we care about. How are they resisting this? This worked perfectly fine in the solo challenge. Like... I'm being trolled here. Ordinarily, they should all be dead by now. I don't understand why this is happening. Like, fine. Okay, you win. I'll just... Fine. There you are. No music. This is what I wanted Lacrimosa playing for. Yeah, Onrush was trolling there. That's what was supposed to happen turn 2, by the way. Anyway, let's try that again. You get one more chance, game. You get one more chance to not fuck it up this time. Just use Olivier's 12 fixer passive. About that. Right, okay, this time it's gonna work. I got none of the smoke required. Fuck you two, game. Actually, just fuck you two. At this point. You know what? Screw you, game. I'll just use two. Oh, for fuck's sake. I promise you the strategy is normally... Like, in the solo challenge, this was 100% like... The game is actively trolling me. I'm actually fucking losing it. Fine. Fine. You had your fun, game. You had your fun. Can I get my strategy off now? If you low roll one more time, I'll kill myself. Okay. Fine! Thank you! Kill your... This is what I get for trying to do nice things. Fine. Okay. This is what I get for trying to show off. This is what I get for trying to show off. Sorry, game. I thought I'd do something fun for chat, but no, you're right. There we are. Just to see, he was 10 HP away from reusing. Is this what you want, game? Is this what you want? Fine. The game refuses to let you aura farm. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Just run Omnipraise. Okay, we have 6 strength next scene. This... Like, if this fails again, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I do. Do you know how range pages work? That's gonna reuse weird. This is what I was trying to do the entire time. Was it that hard? Was it ever that hard, Ruiner? Just to let me do this? Was it ever that difficult? I just wanted to aura farm a little. I just wanted to aura farm a little. Is that against the rules? This place is nuts. This game. Wait, I mean, I can just do this. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Have it your way. Thank you for the followers in the face. I didn't even kill. Okay. I've run out of light now. This is a really strong strategy. And the game has just decided to not let me show it off. The game itself has decided to gatekeep my strategy today. That's a new achievement. Honestly, I probably could have just staggered with Subdue and then Onrush stand, but you know, that's no fun. Levels up compared to the last stage of no direct damage, yeah. Because I didn't even kill everyone, I don't even get the, like, additional power. So I just have to sit here and wait. Oh, they killed themselves, whoops. Does that even kill at this point? I honestly don't know. Let's find out. Is she about to stagger? I'm... Fuck you. Fuck you, Arkle. Fuck you.
롤랑.
Okay, well, moving on from that. This game refuses to let me have fun. This game refuses to let me have fun. That's what I get. That's what I get for attempting to aura farm. And actually, after that, I've run out of time. Oh. We'll build F-Corp meta tomorrow. Let me just... Let's just quickly rename London. They were clearly the problem here. It's because I had somebody who isn't real. That's the problem. That's the issue. This person, this fake person was screwing me up. Masty Zhao. Wait, are you already in the library? Could have sworn I saw somebody like you. Oh yeah, you are. Oh no. Yeah, no, you're there. No, hold on, get out of here. White Knight. Okay. That's fitting, considering all the SP damage they dealt to me in that fight. Yeah, if you did enjoy, please do consider liking, subscribing, and joining the Discord, which I can't see the link for, so I'll just grab the link myself. Expire never, generate new link, copy link. just yeah, join the Discord, please. I'll see you all. Bye-bye.